Hi, Gemini. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. I forgot who I was. And this is the reading for July 2022. Otherwise, I could upload this in 10 years and they go, oh my God, you haven't aged. Maybe I will. I'll just cut out that 2022. I don't think. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I offer IET, which is a healing modality. If you'd like access to the weekly videos, those are available for members. Membership is $3 a month. Please become a member. Okay, and my little mini message for you is the support is out there. All you have to do is reach out. The support is out there. So, I have a friend and we kind of text each other during the day. It's like, this is what I'm up to. And they're like, this is what I'm up to. And it's like, okay, I support you in that. And you support me in that. It's great. It's great. It really makes you, it gives you a little extra fuel. Okay. Weird. Sometimes I just get it. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So this is a really interesting card. Okay. So it's a 5. 5 is always about change. So traditionally, this is like unemployment, destitution. It's really not a cute card. But it's a 5, so it's change. And it's a change in security. And I think this security actually is emotional. That's what I'm feeling. So like here they are, right? And it's like, with all the 5s, I always get this energy of, what are you concentrating on? What are you concentrating on? Are you concentrating on, oh, I'm out in the cold, I don't have enough to wear, and me and my buddy or me and my companion are like destitute together, woe is me. And what happens is, it's like, okay, so that's one way to look at it. Or they can look up and they go, oh, they got soup and they got clothes and let's go in. But I get this energy. What I'm feeling is sort of like I talked about those people who support you. There's also people that you can call, right? That everything is down in the dumps. Nothing is going to work out. Life is really difficult all the time. It's always going to be difficult forever and ever. There's never going to be any joy. La 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 la. And I think this is what it feels like, because you've been sitting and contemplating and kind of taking it in and sort of stepping back and inviting spirit in for new ideas, I think it's time for a transformation, right? So you might be, let's say you're in the middle of the road, right? And if you make a left, let's just say, it's like the negative people, things that's not gonna, and then on this one, it's like someone says, yeah, you're doing great. You're gonna be good. Yeah, I support you. And I think the transformation is about, maybe you've been veering a lot this way, and it's like you're sort of going to turn the wheel a little bit, because that's what transformation. It's not death. It's a death card, but it's really about energy transforming completely. And it's like, I like the sound effects. Oh, because this is what's there. This is what's there, the rising sun. Oh. So it's like I have to cut out what is this feeling of, oh, it's not going to be okay. I don't belong. It's always going to be crappy. Yeah, because you were attached to something that wasn't real. Really interesting. It's the end of it. It's the end of it. It's the end of a way of thinking. New dawn is rising. Wow. Good for you. Good for you. You have a choice. You have a choice. Am I going to live in the garden, or am I going to live in the dark? And I think you've already made the choice, because I think you've invited spirit and your own light in, right? to say, something's got to give here. You know, the thing is too, with this card, sometimes I get, one might decide to go into the light and one might decide to stay out in the cold. You know, there are certain people, and it's, you know, it's, you might love them, you might have spent a lot of time with them, you might have a real history with them, but it doesn't mean you don't love them, but it doesn't mean that you have to like go into their state of isolation, their state of, oh, you know, it's like, and not only do I have to not join them there, but I don't have to invite them in. And, you know, there's no right and wrong. You know, we're all on different levels and different places. Some people, you know, they don't want to let go of the anger. They don't want to let go of the resentment. They don't want to let go of the destitution. And it's like, okay, well, that's your choice. And you can make your choice because it's a free will zone, but I'm making another choice. I'm making another choice. And I'm going to work really hard at it. And I'm going to really work hard at it. I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to learn a skill. You know, and the skill isn't always necessarily, I almost always say this card is about, you know, physical activity, which it is, but it's also learning a skill can sometimes be learning a new skill mentally. Learning a new skill mentally to, you know, change the way you think about security, about stability, about really a full heart. Really interesting. Yeah, because this is what's waiting for you. Abundance, nourishment, joy, clarity. I'm going to cut it out. I love this guy. Well, in this reading, I love this guy. King of Swords, the surgeon, the butcher. I'm going to cut out what's not necessary anymore. No, don't need it. Yep, cutting it out. And in a, you know, without really emotion attached to it, you know, with the, like, well, this is what makes sense. And now that I see it clearly, and I understand how I was tied, and I understand how toxic it was, and like I've cut out that thought, you know, I don't have to go back there. I don't have to go back there. It's just that simple. Yeah. Yeah, it was once satisfying, but no longer satisfying. Not only am I leaving, but I'm heading toward my destiny. I'm heading toward my spiritual quest. I'm heading toward transformation. I'm heading toward having more enlightened choices, right? And I'm heading toward abundance. And I'm heading toward clear thinking. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay. Because I've seen it for what it is. It's a truth that I can't ignore anymore. And it brings me grief. And I don't really want to live in grief anymore. This is another 5. What's he concentrating on? On the loss, on the debilitation, on the grief, on the anxiety, There are still 2 cups standing. So maybe it's time to take advantage of those. And then I'm going to throw one more. Yeah. Toward a new passion, a new creativity. Because sometimes it's like there's not enough room for a new passion because it's like I'm so busy being down. I'm so busy taking care of my friend who just, you know, kind of sucks the energy out of me. All right. I am going to attempt. Sometimes I show the cards and sometimes I don't. Let me show you. There we go. I know they're not there. Okay. Where did we begin? We began here. Change, contemplation, transformation, toxicity, ending, choices, working toward clarity, cutting out the old, going on a new path, seeing it for what it is, letting go of the grief so that something new, a new creative energy can come through. Short and sweet. Blessings. Have a lovely, lovely July. And it's time for the transformation. So transform with it. See you soon. If you want access to the weeklies, it's $2.99 a month. Please join. See you soon. Bye.